Hi everyone, Rebecca here for Peartree Cutfiles, and today I'm making a layout for a very special collaboration between Peartree Cutfiles and Scrappin Happy Studios. So for this layout I'm using the U-Rock Cutfile from Peartree Cutfiles, and I'm using the Teen Vibes Printables collection from Scrappin Happy Studios. There are lots of circles in the collection, so I decided to go with a circle theme on my page. So following printing my collection, I've used my scan and cut machine to cut out all of the ephemera pieces in the collection. Then I've used various circle punches and circle dies to cut lots of lovely circle shapes from those pattern papers. I've used a piece of grey textured basil cardstock for my background, and I'm going to add some white acrylic paint to create a mixed media effect in the background of my page. I'd initially started adding those splatters on dry cardstock, and they were just very crisp, and I wanted a bit more of a muted effect. So I've just wet the paper and then done the same thing, just added some white splatter, and just the water on that page just helps it to disperse and adds a sort of a soft halo effect around the splatters. And now I'm going to go through and distress the edges of all of my circles. I've used a piece of artisan pool basil textured cardstock to punch some of those circles and again distress those edges, and I will also use that cardstock to cut my cut file. I cut my cut file 3 times, and that's one of the papers that I used to cut it. Now I'm going to start planning where I'm going to put all my circles, and I'll be adding those circles to the page using some 3D foam. Now I have cut my cut file. I've cut it once using the blue textured cardstock, as I mentioned. I've also cut it using the brown pattern paper that comes in the Scrappin Happy collection, and I will also cut it in white as well. So cut it 3 times to create a drop shadow effect on the cut file, and then I will back it using some of those circular pieces of ephemera that come in the collection. As you can see from the ephemera that are on screen there are lots of circles in this collection, so that's what I wanted to use in my design for this layout. Now these collections are available worldwide via the Scrappin Happy Studios website. The Scrappin Happy Studios also create beautiful pieces of epoxy flair, which are perfect for scrapbookers, so it's definitely worth checking out their website if you are a fan of flair. So I'm going to adhere my cut file onto my page using some Sticks to 3D adhesive foam. You can subtly see there that I've added a white version of the cut file in underneath the blue and the brown, just to create that drop shadow effect. The photographs that I'm documenting on my layout today are photos from a rock week at Baby Sensory class from several years ago, my little boy. And yeah, as soon as I saw the U-Rock cut file, this is the photograph that came to mind, so I knew that I had to document this one for this layout. Now, while Teen Vibes is obviously a teen-themed collection, it's perfect for all of the boys in your life, I would say. Obviously, I've scrapped a baby photo here, but I feel like it would be perfect for my husband as well. He's a gamer, so I've got lots of photos that would be perfect for this collection, and the colours are just great for masculine layouts as well. Now I'm using my Dymo label maker to create a little subtitle for my page. And I'm going to add a little bit of thread around some of those pieces, just to add a little bit more texture into the layout as well. So to finish my layout off, I've used a white Jelly Roll pen for my journaling. I'm going to add some sequins from Little Things by Lucy's cards, and I'm also going to add just a little bit more white splatter, just some more acrylic paint over the tops of those circles. There are some close-ups coming now. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this process. Please do check out the Peartree Cutfiles February release and have a little look at that Scrappin Happy Studios website. There's some beautiful bits and pieces on there. Thanks so much for joining me today. Bye guys.